Why do you want to work out? What is your goal? The most important thing is that you have a vision. Did you have a call? Because without that vision and without that core, again you're drifting around. And you're never going to end up anywhere. People don't become successful just by accident, maybe the guy that found gold in California and started the gold rush, but don't count on that. That's the one in a lifetime kind of a situation. So you got to really have a specific order to me to have that vision that I want to be Mr. Universe. They don't want to be the greatest bodybuilder of all time. That was a great vision, and that specifically the look like Reg Park, and to be up down that stage and to lift the trophy overhead and to win the championship over and over and over again. So that was a great goal. You have to have a corner. It doesn't have to be that specific core, but it has to have some core. This is why I always recommend it to people. Sit down, take your time. Instead, thinking about why do you want to work out, what is your goal, and they can't be as crazy as it is. It could be, I want to impress girls. If that's your core, so be it, but it motivates you. It could be that you're emulating a certain bodybuilder or a certain football player, certain box or whatever it is. Have those pictures put all over the wall like I did when I was a kid. I put pictures of Rich Park and of Sonny Liston, of boxers, and of Ali and the powerlifters and weightlifters all over my bedroom, a wall. So that every day when I go to sleep, every day when I wake up, I look at those pictures and they motivate me. You need that motivation, and then therefore you have this kind of imprint in front of you all the time, and you know exactly what you're chasing. People always came up to me, says, why are you smiling? You're working out 5 hours a day. You're doing the same as the other guys, but the other guys have a sour face. They're pissed off the death to do another representative or another set or something. I looked forward to another 1,000 reps of sit-ups. I looked forward to another 500 pounds of a leg press or squat. I looked forward doing more and more curls until my arms fall off. Why? Because I knew that every representative that I did and every set that I did and more weights to the lifted, I get one step closer to turning that vision into reality. So I was turned on by that. I was excited. I couldn't wait to get to the gym. 4 and 245 pounds. And Bob Raferson, the director of Stay Hungry, said to me that I'm interested in having you come in for reading and working your acting in orders, because I'm interested in having you in a movie. To start with the Jeff Bridges and with Sally Fields. I was delighted about it. And I was excited, and I started pumping up one more, and then he said, but I don't want you to weigh more than 210 pounds on the day we start shooting. He says, I'm going to put you on the scale. And if you don't make the 210, you're out. Because I have someone else in mind. And I've worked on it as a visualizing myself very clearly as a lean athlete. Because that's the only way I could lose that weight in the office and get interested in running more, because up until that point I ran like 3 miles after training or before training or whatever, but now obviously it was 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, 8 miles. And there even ran many marathons in order to lose the weight, and they did everything in high reps. I was watching my diet, where they eat, and all those kind of things, and but a day, the day before, I remember we went Birmingham, Alabama. The day before was at the YMCA with Barbara Everson. He was swimming and I was working out, and I was running. There was a tractor and there was running. He says, let's step on the scale. And I stepped on the scale, and they were 209. So it just shows to you what is possible if you visualize exactly what you want to look like. Look, everyone has a problem with time, but the day is 24 hours and we sleep 6. Now I know there's some out there that say I need 8. Well, I say just sleep a little faster, because the bottom line is we have 6 hours of sleep. 24 hours are available, so you have 18 hours now available. Do your work, family, your hobbies, and also to learn something new or to do something new, which could easily be that you want to learn a new language, or that you want to read as a newest resolution.
I have to read a book every week, or where you say I'm gonna go and reshape my body. So you're gonna go and take this hour out of your schedule and say I'm gonna train an hour every day. So this is for most people it's a huge challenge, but it is totally doable, I can tell them. Because the kind of things that I did when I came to this country, I went to school, I was working on construction. I was working out my 5 hours a day. I was taking acting classes from 8 o'clock at night to 12 midnight. I was doing all of those things. I wanted to make sure that out of the 24 hours of the day that Alan waste one single hour, those hours were too precious, and so that you have time, you make the time.